which was put on here. You can still see some of the fur and things from it there. So this dropping was put up here. And if you look at the colors and the shape of all of that, and you look in the middle of that one, it looks very similar, and it's also placed really high. So we discussed that it could potentially even be some form of counter marking against a wild canid, just as a matter of interest. But they're clearly, it's a domestic dog just scraping and what we would expect them to do after they have defecated. But there's other interesting things going on, like right here on this tree. Do you see the moss?
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with that sign?
I see that at all the dog parks.
Yeah. So
It's like a brownout.
we first encountered that in Poland with the wolves. Wherever they urinate on the trees, and the way we just checked that was we moved away from the trail, and most of the moss is just still perfectly green just off the trail.
And
There's
some of
one
them we
or
could
two
see
places.
tracks going right up to in Poland.
Yeah, you sometimes saw the tracks go right up, and then the dog would urinate against the moss and kill the moss off. So there's a whole load of, like, this is like an olfactory highway
Yeah.
for these dogs. Can you imagine the bombardment of wild animals and foxes and coyotes and all these other creatures and the other dogs, the hundreds of other dogs? This must be a mad place. I don't know if you want to add things to that, Marcus. Are there
Do you
other
want to
things
just
that...
talk about the dog that came in while we were standing?
Yeah,
there?
while we were stood there, a dog came in, sniffed that whole scratch area, and decided to have a big pee all over the vegetation on the side there. Unfortunately, not on the moss, because I'd be sitting waiting for it to go yellow. But yeah, it was pretty cool.
Cool.